back. Okay, and she admitted that she will be giving me the other grandkids because she doesn't need them since she's not getting EBT. So I will be getting the EBT. Whoop, whoop. So I will be getting more EBT. She will have to go ahead and pay those 20%.
They're worried about that. That, unfortunately, that's not really the way to go about it. If you have genuine concern for the health of people, that's one thing, but it has absolutely nothing to do with your taxpayer money.
The circus is back, and the clowns are even bolder. From bragging about never working to openly plotting to scam the system, the entitlement has reached a fever pitch. This isn't about need anymore. It's a masterclass in manipulation. And the worst part? They're filming the evidence themselves.
She will have to go ahead and pay those $27,000. She says after she does pay that money back, she will try again to fight for custody for her grandbabies. So good luck, because it ain't gonna happen. I will have proof, more proof, that I'm able to keep those babies, that I take care of them, that I take them out more than you do. So good luck paying those $27,000. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but go ahead. And that means that they will increase my EBT.
Let this sink in. Children are being treated like trading cards to maximize government benefits. She admits her sister only had the kids for the check and is now gleeful about taking them to get her own payout. This is the most disgusting, cynical abuse of the system imaginable.
I am so sick of coming on this app and people begging for stuff. And people getting EBT that goes and spends $700-800 a month in groceries, or $2,700 a month in groceries. Get a fucking job. I work hard every day. It needs to go to the people like your veterans, your people that's on Social Security that's already retired and stuff. There's a mother on here that's got 9 fucking kids. She needs to go to work. She goes to Sam's and spends like $2,200 in groceries.
Finally, a voice of reason from someone who actually works. She's 100% right. It needs to go to veterans and the truly needy, not to someone flexing a $2,200 grocery haul at Sam's Club. This is the anger every taxpayer feels, seeing their hard-earned money wasted.
EBT has been cut. Okay, but guess what the governor of Massachusetts is doing? She's giving $4,000 in EBT cash to illegal immigrants per month. On top of that, she's giving illegal immigrant families $30,000 to buy a house. Y'all still mad at Trump? Y'all mad at the wrong people.
Whether the numbers are exact or not, the principle stands. The priorities are backwards. While citizens who abuse the system face reckoning, there's a perception that benefits are flowing unchecked elsewhere. It's a legitimate frustration for anyone who follows the rules.
All of this substandard, have you seen this? In a country where we are passing down diabetes, high blood pressure, and future knee surgeries. You got to do better than this. You telling me that y'all can't shop on the outside of the grocery store?
A rare moment of sense. She's right. Taxpayers are being asked to fund a diet that leads to more health problems, which then require more government health care we also pay for. It's a vicious, expensive cycle of our taxes making people sick.
Work requirement is for people that have children 7 and older. I have a 1-year-old and I have a 6-year-old. So my benefits won't be affected by working. Now, did they initially put me in a job search program? Yes, they did, and I completed it.
The intent of the law is to encourage able-bodied adults to re-enter the workforce, but the system is so complex and full of exemptions that many find a way to avoid responsibility indefinitely.
Walmart parking lot. Somebody saw her doing it and she was approached. Apparently she does this every single month where she just buys a bunch of soda, dumps it out, and then turns in the cans for money. Part of me is thinking that this is rage bait because, like, why would any person come on an app like this and say that they do this? It's like literally incriminating yourself. But at the same time, wouldn't she make more money if she just sold the soda? Because when you turn in a can of soda or a can that has nothing in it, what do you get? Like a cent? A fraction of a cent? Maybe 2 pennies? Logically speaking, that's just not even worth the time that it takes to purchase it and then dump it out, and then drive it over to this facility to get your money. Not only that, but wouldn't it be more beneficial to drink the soda? Yeah, it's not good for you. It's not healthy. But there is a lot of sugar and a lot of caloric intake in a can of soda. It can fill your stomach up if you're hungry. I guess what really makes me mad about that is that I'm a teacher. I've been a teacher for 15 years, and I have students who don't receive any benefits, who go hungry at the end of the month because their parents make too much money to go on benefits, but not enough to keep up with the rising cost of groceries. So they're eating like pasta with ketchup packets, or skipping meals and only eating at school. Or how about the fact that a lot of our enlisted soldiers are on benefits because they don't make enough money as a soldier on a military base to provide basic needs for their families.
This is next level fraud. While children of teachers and soldiers go hungry, our taxes are literally being poured down the drain for pennies. This is the kind of blatant criminal abuse that demands investigation and prosecution, not just a benefit cutoff.
And they're worried about that. That, unfortunately, that's not really the way to go about it. If you have genuine concern for the health of people, that's one thing, but it has absolutely nothing to do with your taxpayer money, okay? Like, these are definitely human beings that we're talking about, so that much did kind of get on my nerves a little bit, but
it has everything to do with our money. This arrogant attempt to silence taxpayers is insane. If we're paying for it, we have every right to demand it not be spent on fraud, soda scams, and junk food. Accountability is not oppression.
8 years old when I found out that being on EBT can give you benefits other than just food, even if it's just food benefits. For example, apparently I can go to the aquarium in my area for $3 instead of $30. That's sick as hell. I will be going to the aquarium today.
An aquarium trip is a luxury, not a necessity. While I pay full price to take my family on a day out, my taxes are subsidizing her discount. These perks incentivize staying on benefits instead of becoming self-sufficient.
After this, okay? Now, my mom is the one that found my dad, so you can imagine all the trauma that she endured. She was now a single mom with 2 young kids. I was 7, my brother was 9. And to expect her to go to work in order to receive help from the government is crazy to me. Now, did she go to work at that time? Yes. I don't know if she went to work like right away. I was going to ask her that, but I hadn't had a chance. Did she stay on benefits? No. I don't even know if she ever actually got benefits. But the point is,
tragedy is not a blanket excuse for perpetual government dependency. The system should have compassion for extreme cases, but it cannot be designed around every worst-case scenario. The rule must be to encourage work and independence, not fund a lifetime of it.
So everybody boo-hooing about their stamps getting cut off. So I guess ain't nobody selling those stamps this month. So what we supposed?
Did she just admit to a felony on camera? This is the underground economy of EBT that taxpayers fund. She's not worried about eating. She's worried about her illegal side hustle drying up. This is proof positive that crackdowns are working.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the old interweb said that only $36 a year of your taxes are going to help people with food stamps. $36. You mean to tell me you all are so freaking stingy that you can't fork out $36 a year in taxes that you don't ever even see to help feed these kids, feed these babies? I don't care. They can buy all the snack cakes they want to. I don't care. My kids want snack cakes too. They want chips too. They want juice too. I don't care. I don't care if they're buying their birthday cakes. I don't care what they're doing.
This math is a convenient lie used to shame taxpayers. $36 from one person is one thing. $36 from millions pooled into billions being wasted on the scams we see in these clips is everything. It's not about the amount. It's about the principle of it being stolen and abused.
Like the elderly people, or what about single mother who is disabled and she can't work? What about the single mothers who are trying to climb themselves out of poverty? Them taking something away, especially when it comes to the kids, like that should not be something that you guys are glorifying. Like, kids still have to eat at the end of the day. And
nobody is glorifying taking benefits from the truly needy. We are celebrating the end of abuse. The anger is directed at the scammers and freeloaders who make it harder for the elderly and disabled you mentioned to get help without being stigmatized.
Sam's Club as a recently unemployed wife to a family of 9 using EBT. Anyway, we've officially made it through 1 month of summer break, and man, did it deplete literally everything we had in the house left. Despite my best efforts to keep a budget, I absolutely failed. I went over by more than $100 at Sam's, and I'm sure I'll pay for that later in the month. But I didn't really have a choice.
I didn't have a choice? Yes, you did. You could have made different choices, bought cheaper food, or budgeted better like every taxpayer has to. This woe is me attitude while rolling a cart through Sam's Club on the public dime is exactly the entitlement we're tired of.
Las Vegas, Nevada. So let's get into it. Okay, so here is how much we get in government assistance. Do y'all get it now? So stop asking me, because the answer is 0. And when you see me and my large family out in the streets, or you see us like at Costco or at the supermarket or wherever, don't expect us to whip out an EBT card, because
respect. This is what self-sufficiency looks like. She proves that having a large family doesn't automatically mean you're a burden on the system. It's about choices, hard work, and personal responsibility values that used to be the norm.
8-year-old mother of 9 who bragged about spending thousands of dollars a month on her EBT card just had her benefits terminated. This means taxpayers are off the hook. Earlier that month, she showcased a grocery haul of more than $1,000 paid entirely on EBT, including multiple packs of snacks, meats, and produce, bragging that everything is free. Trump's
justice. This is exactly what needs to happen. She bragged, she flaunted her excess, and now she faces the consequences. This is a win for every single taxpayer who was forced to fund her extravagant shopping sprees.
The work requirement is for people that have children 7 and older. I have a 1-year-old and I have a 6-year-old. So my benefits won't be affected by working. Now, did they initially put me in a job search program? Yes, they did, and I completed it. So
this is the problem with loopholes. The intent of the law is to encourage able-bodied adults to re-enter the workforce, but the system is so complex and full of exemptions that many find a way to avoid responsibility indefinitely. From teaching how to scam the government to treating kids like EBT vouchers, the audacity never ends. And as that last clip proves, they're not even hiding it anymore. They're finding every loophole, every exemption, and bragging about avoiding work requirements altogether. But the reckoning is finally beginning for the worst offenders. What do you think? Should these people face criminal charges for fraud? Or is just cutting them off enough? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you're tired of funding this scam, do us a favor. Smash that like button, share this video to expose the truth, and follow for more. This is the circus you won't believe.